Welcome everyone. My name is Susan and we're going to do a nice little half-hour yoga on a chair. All right, so I want you just to relax, try to find yourself a sturdy chair. I just have a nice black chair with a sturdy back. All right, comfortable in your chair. Now today is January 10th, so welcome back. I haven't done classes in a while because I've been very busy teaching. I teach 5 days a week, but now we're on a little bit of a break again, so here we are. All right, so I want you just to relax, do what you can, listen to your body, respect your limitations. If it doesn't feel good, stop and relax. All right, and we always have room to make adjustments in every move we make. All right, now sitting back in your chair, just sit right back and relax. Relax your legs, your feet. Try to make sure that your ankle and your knees are nice and lined up. All right, so we're going to start with the breathing. We always start with a couple of minutes of pranayama. Pranayama is breath. Pranayama is breath control. In through the nose, out through the nose. Inhale completely. Always try and suspend your breath just for a few seconds, and exhale completely. So we always start, like I said earlier, a couple minutes of pranayama. So today we're going to choose to breathe in our Gaia Mudra. So index finger represents knowledge and ability. Thumb represents your ego. Together, tip to tip, palm up, imparts calm and receptivity. So just sit back, close your eyes, relax your shoulders, and let's breathe. Continue on your own personal pranayama for the next 2 minutes. Just relax the shoulders. Focus on the breath. Long, smooth breath. Inhale completely. Always suspend your breath. Exhale fully. Now is the time to drop your day and settle your mind, and to set an intention for your practice today. Focus on any situation in your life that needs guidance from your higher self. It's time to lower the heart rate, lower our blood pressure, and lower our anxiety level. Try to find stillness in mind and body. For one more breath. And on the next exhale, I'd like you to bring your hands together. Now at this point, I want you to sit nice and tall in your chair, so being aware of your posture. All right, let's rub our hands vigorously. Activate our hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center, close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune out. Inhale. One more nice long smooth breath. And on the exhale, I want you to drop 3 fingers, keep the index fingers together. Now again, sitting nice and tall, take a big breath. And on the exhale, let's see if we can bring our arms up to the ceiling. Now, if this bothers your shoulders, if you have a hard time, you can keep your arms right here if you'd like, it doesn't matter. But those of you who can, let's reach up as high as you can. Let's really lengthen that body, wake up that physical body, wake up that spine, breathe. Breathing into Jupiter Mudra, which is good luck and expansion, are activated when together focus your energies on breaking through barriers. For one more breath. And on the exhale, release the hands. Let's inhale into a gentle back bend or just reach up to the ceiling. Now, if your arms are not up here, you can do this with your hands on your hips just as well if you prefer. All right? Reach, breathe, one more breath. And on the exhale, bring the arms down very slow and gentle with the shoulders put on the outside of your knees, preparing for a forward fold. Take a breath. And on the exhale, I want you just to slide your hands down the outside of your calves and just bow your head and round your back. You don't have to go far, just lean over a little bit. So this is a forward fold. So this is starting to lengthen the spine. Really get a nice stretch into all the muscles in your back and the shoulders as well. One more breath. On the exhale, I want you to slide your hands up. Come up very slowly so you don't get dizzy. Very slowly, and hands on your lap. Now I'd like you to roll the shoulders out. Now with going back to the breath, every breath you take is long and it's smooth, so just try and slow things down, all right? Now we always move on the exhale, so when I say on your next exhale or the next exhale is when I want you to try and move, okay? Now, let's do a nice gentle neck stretch. So sitting again nice and tall, being aware of your posture, ankle and knees are nice and lined up so your legs are relaxed. So hands on the lap, let's take a big breath. And on the exhale, I want you just to bow your head. Just keep breathing, one more breath. And on the next exhale, I want you just to tilt your head slightly to the left. And be very careful and very gentle with your neck. All right? You don't have to force anything. You don't have to be aggressive. Just move your body very gently and smoothly and carefully. On the next exhale, roll your head to the back, releasing the throat. So this is decompressing, releasing the tension, loosening up the tight muscles around the neck. On the exhale, roll your head to the right. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. And on the exhale, roll your head to the center. On the next exhale, bring your head up slowly. All right. Let's do one more. Big breath. On the exhale, I just want you to turn your head, just look to the left. That's all, just look. You don't have to go far. Now the muscles in the neck are called scalene muscles. They're really small muscles, so it doesn't take a lot for them to be tight and compressed. And if the muscles are tight, that means the nerves and the blood vessels are also tight. So let's just try to release them. Exhale, bring your head to center. Let's go to the right. On the next exhale, turn your head to the right. Shoulders are relaxed. The breath is flowing. One more breath. Exhale, centered. All right. Now let's do a nice shoulder shrug. Big breath. On the exhale, I want you to bring your shoulders up and I want you to hug your ears with your shoulders as tight as you can. This is a nice, easy, quick way to release the tension in the shoulders, even into the neck as well. One more breath. And on the exhale, let them go. Just let those shoulders fall. It feels good. Now let's roll them out. Just gently roll them forward and backward. Go as far as you can that's comfortable. Even if you don't move very much, that's okay. That's fine. All right, perfect. Let's do a nice shoulder stretch now. I want you to reach out with the right arm, bend it slightly at the elbow, left hand on the elbow. Now here what we're going to do, I'm going to give you a couple of different ways to do this one here. All I want you to do is just to pull on the elbow and just gently stretch the arm. If you prefer your arm to be up here, here, or down here, whatever feels good for you. And like I said, be very careful and gentle and move your body slowly. You don't have to force anything. Let's go together. Left hand on the right elbow. On the exhale, let's just gently pull. And you can go as far as you like. Just try to relax and let's get a deep stretch into the shoulder, the upper arms going into the upper back. Breathe. Keep the breath going. Don't hold your breath. Every breath you take is long and it's smooth. One more. And on the exhale, release slowly. Let's go to the other side. Reach up with the left arm, right hand on the left elbow. Here again, adjust the arm to what feels best for your shoulder. And on the exhale. Now, if you get to the point where you know it's going to cause you pain, then just adjust your stretch or come right out of it. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid to let your body just move. On the exhale, come back to center. All right. Now let's bring our arms down here. So this is our mountain pose, or Tadasana. This is a neutral place. So anytime during the class, if you find you just want to stop for any reason and just kind of hang out and relax, come here. Let your arms hang, but make sure that you're sitting tall, that you're aware of your posture, but keep your breath going. I want you to really feel the sensation of that breath. Inhale completely, and I want your chest to rise. Suspend, just hold it for a few seconds, and then exhale completely. And feel your chest lower or sink. Nice and smooth. Really take that big breath. It takes a while to be able to connect with the breath, so don't rush it. Just try to relax. Let's bring our hands on our lap. All right. So I'm going to do a nice little flow called Eagle Arm Flow. And this particular one is specifically for the forearms, the wrists, and the hands. But we're going to get a little stretch in the shoulders as well. I'm going to give you 2 ways to do this. So I'm going to show you both ways and you can decide on what feels best for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out. I'm going to have my hands back to back. I'm going to right hand over the left. I'm going to grab my fingers very gently and I'm going to roll them in just like this. All right? Now, if this is really uncomfortable for you, for whatever reason, just bring your hands into Namaste prayer pose and you can do the same flow like this. All right, if you prefer to do it, that's fine. Otherwise, right hand over the left. Now, when you grab your fingers, a very loose grip. You don't have it to have a tight grip. All right, eagle arms, big breath. Exhale, I want you just to lean back slightly, look up to the ceiling. Just put your hands on your chest, breathe. One more breath. On the exhale, I want you to come forward, bow your head. Now, round your back. You can put your elbows on your lap if you like. Just breathe. This is a gentle lengthening again of the spine, releasing the shoulders, the upper back. One more breath. On the exhale, come up very, very slowly. Keep your hands like this a little longer. Take your breath. On the exhale, I want you to look to the right as you bring your arms gently to the left. You don't have to go far, and this is, you can feel a gentle stretch into your back as well. The muscles up and down your back. Working on the shoulders, the forearms, the wrists, the hands. One more breath. Exhale, come to center. Let's go to the other side. Take a breath. On the exhale, just look to the left as your arms go gently to the right. Like I said, you don't have to go far. Even if you barely move, it doesn't matter. Gentle, gentle. Exhale, center. All right, let's release the fingers very slowly. If your wrists are a little numb, just roll the wrists out gently because we're going to do that one again. All right, so again, if you prefer, if your hands are tired, if it bothers your wrists or your fingers, you can do the same thing with your hands like this. Do exactly the same thing. All right, so let's try it again. Back to back. Left hand over the right this time, and I want you to roll them in, gentle. All right, big breath. Exhale, look, just a bit of it. It's a gentle back bend as well. Look up to the ceiling. Just breathe. Close your eyes. One more breath. On the exhale, bow your head, come forward. One more breath. Exhale, back up. Take a breath. Exhale as you look to the right and the arms gently go to the left. One more breath. Exhale, center. Take a big breath. Exhale. Look over to the left, arms, hands go to the right. It's a really gentle stretch. It feels really good. On the exhale, come back to center. All right, let's release those fingers. Now, hands on the lap, let's roll the shoulders out. Roll the shoulders out. See what you can do forward and backward. Maybe you find they're getting a little looser now. All right. So let's release the hands and the fingers. I want you to reach out with your hands and your arms. Bring them down a little lower so we focus on the forearms, not so much the shoulders. Bend at the wrist. Slightly turn out to the baby finger. Sitting tall, shoulders are relaxed, the breath is flowing. Starting to feel really calm and really relaxed. On the exhale, I want you to bring your hands palms to ceiling. Right fingertips gently pressing back on the left fingertips. So really getting a stretch into the hand, to the flexor muscles. One more breath. Exhale, other side. Just find the stretch that feels just right for you today. On the exhale, release the hand. Now let's bring it up. Let's work the fingers. All I want you to do today is gently pull back on each finger. So just a very gentle stretch. So let's follow the rhythm of our breath, starting with the thumb. So just pull them back gently. So really get a deep stretch, really releasing the tight fingers, really lengthening and stretching up the muscles, the nerves, blood vessels. lubricating those little joints. Very important we take care of our fingers. So take it easy and always work within your pain thresholds. If you know something's going to cause you pain, try to work around that or just before you get to that point. Even if it's just barely moving, doesn't matter. Or if you find it's going to be terribly uncomfortable, you don't have to do it. But keep your breath going regardless. Once you get back to your little finger, then I want you to just spread them out. Just stretch those fingers out. Visualize you've got strings pulling your fingers up to the ceiling, lengthening the fingers. And then from here, I want you just to let your hands go limp. Let them go limp. And roll the wrists out gently. Just roll them out very slowly. And then from here, I want you to shake the hands out. Shake them out. Release the tension in the hands and the fingers. All right, hands on the lap. Let's go all the way down to those ankles and lower legs. So I want you to bring your legs out. And I want you just to get your feet off the floor. Just get them off the floor. Now you can have your hands on your lap. If you need to hold on to the chair, that's fine as well. From here, we're going to work the ankles, foot, the toes, and lower leg muscles. So we're just going to do a plantar flexion. That's pushing the foot forward, bringing it all the way back. That's it. 3 times. Ready? Sitting tall, being aware of your posture. Let's go. Push it. Inhale. Exhale. Push it forward. Inhale. All the way back. So really getting a nice stretch into the ankles, the foot, the toes, but also engaging lower leg muscles. You can feel your shins. You can feel your calves all the way back. Perfect. And then from here, relax. Let your feet land. Just let them land. I want you to let your knees go. Relax. Just relax your knees. Let's come back to mountain. Just relax the shoulders. Let gravity just pull those arms down. Sitting nice and tall. Always being aware of your posture as best as you can, of course. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. You feel that breath. One more. All right, perfect. Let's walk the feet back now. So now I want you to bring your feet back. So I want you to make sure that your ankles are nice and lined up under the knees. And that's just being aware of our alignment. So everything is nice and stacked and safe. All right, let's go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale all the way. Hands together. Take a breath. On the exhale, I want you to lean slightly to the right. Try to keep your back straight. You don't have to go far. Just lean gently. This is a nice stretch all the way down, right down the left side of your body into the hip, from the fingertips to the hip. It's a nice lateral flexion of your spine as well. One more breath. Exhale up. Use your core muscles to help you move. Let's go to the other side. Big breath. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale up. Bring the arms down shoulder height. A little bit lower is fine. If your shoulders are tired, you can bring them down a little lower if you want. We're going to do a little twist from here. Take a breath. On the exhale, I want you just to turn your body to the right. You don't have to go far. If you're a little stronger and you want to go a little deeper, absolutely, but you don't have to. Keep your back straight. It's a very gentle twist pose. So just a nice twisting the spine a bit, keeping our spine nice and safe, but balanced and strong and flexible. On the exhale, center. Big breath. Exhale. Now this particular stretch, if you find that your arms are tired or bothers your shoulders, you can do the same thing with your hands on your hips. All right? Focusing on the spine. On the exhale, come to center. Arms down. Back to mountain. Roll the shoulders a little more if you need to. All right, perfect. So from here, we're going to do a nice little move. Let's put your hands on your lap. It's called the cat and cow. This is for our spine, a little bit more for the spine. So I want you just to stay the way you are. I'm going to turn my seat a little bit to the side so you can see what I'm doing. A little bit more. So I'm going to sit nice and tall. Legs are nice and relaxed. Feet are on the floor, nice and anchored. I'm going to hold on to the side of the chair. So let me show you quickly and we'll do it together. I'm going to inhale. I'm going to look up to the ceiling. So I want to get a little bit of a C-scoop spine. And then when I exhale, I want to arch my back, belly button spine, round the shoulders, and bow your head. So we're going to do that 4 times. This is our cat and cow, all right? So sitting tall, ready? Let's go. Inhale all the way. And on the exhale, Bow your head. Just round your back a little bit. Round the shoulders. Keep going. Follow the rhythm of the breath. Inhaling all the way up. When you come up into your cow, you get a stretch into your chest. You get a stretch into your belly, into your abdominals. And when you exhale into your little cat, this is where we want to lengthen that spine. Really release and stretch out the back muscles and the shoulders. Let's do it again. All the way. Breath in motion. Meditation in motion. Cat and cow. One more time, all the way up. Breathe. Follow the rhythm of the breath. And when you finish your last movement, come up to straight spine. Come up very slowly so you don't get dizzy. And I want you to roll the shoulders out a little bit more now. Now see if you notice a little difference. Maybe the shoulders are getting a little bit looser. And every time you roll the shoulders out, do this anytime you want. This is helping you release the tension in your shoulders and your neck and your upper body, upper back, but also increasing circulation into the upper body as well. All right, so now what I'd like you to do is I want you to scooch up into your chair, to the edge of the chair, and I want you to open up your legs as wide as you can that's comfortable for you. So again, I want you to wiggle around, make sure that you're nice and anchored into the chair. Most of your thighs should be off the chair, hopefully, okay? Pardon me. Now your feet can be on a bit of a V, a bit of an angle, or if you prefer to have your feet straight, whatever feels good for you. All right, so just having your legs open is a gentle hip opener. A nice stretch for the inner thigh, for the pelvic floor, groin area, for the glutes, the buttocks, releasing those tight buttocks. And like I said, a gentle hip opener. So we're going to do a nice little sumo squat from here. So let me show you this one here. First of all, I want you just to lean forward a little bit, and I want you to press down on your feet. I really want you to make sure that you feel nice and anchored to the floor, stuck to the floor. Now, anything we do in our chair yoga, you can do it with socks on, or if you really need to keep your shoes on, you can as well. It doesn't matter. All right, so sumo squat. Arms are coming out shoulder height. Now, this one here, what we're going to do is you're going to lean forward. Very important that you keep your back straight and head level with your spine. So don't round your back as best as you can. And we're going to be hinging at the hips. Arms are shoulder height. Lower is fine as well. Let's go. Big breath. Exhale, lean forward. The lower you go, the deeper the stretch you're going to get. You should feel it in here, probably in your quads, hip abductors as well. All right. And this is our sumo squat. One more breath. Exhale, push yourself up. Nice, strong legs. All right, perfect. Now stay in this position a little bit longer. I want you to bring the left arm, just let it hang. Just let it hang. What we're going to do here is we're going to bring the right arm up to the ceiling and we're going to lean to the left. Again, I'll show you quickly. I'm going to do this. If you can go a little further, whatever feels good for you. If you find that doing it with your hand on your hip works better for you, just do it that way if you like, all right? Sitting nice and tall, let's go. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale. Try to keep your back straight. Go as far as you'd like or that you can that's comfortable. Get that deep stretch from the fingertips all the way down the side of the body, lengthening the right side of the body. Spread those fingers like rays of sunshine. One more breath. Exhale, come up. Use your core muscles to help you move. Bring your arm all the way down. Right arm all the way down. Let's go. Right away. Inhale, left arm up. And you can stay here if you can. You can go a little further. Try to relax yourself, your body. Breathe. Keep that breath going. Focus on the sensation of the breath. Exhale, come up. Perfect. Down. All right, so from here, hands on the lap, roll the shoulders up. We're going to get into our child's pose, Balasana. This is a resting place, a neutral and a full body stretch. I'm going to give you 2 ways to do this now. Stay in this position again a little bit longer. Depending on if you have vertigo, high or low blood pressure, anything like that, or even a head cold, be very careful how you do this one here. I'm going to give you 2 ways. The first way is just like this. Put your hands, just rest them on your thighs and just kind of bow your head and look at the floor. You can do it that way. The full child's pose would be coming all the way down. and just kind of hanging out. So like I said, you can decide what feels best for you. All right, so preparing for child's pose, take a big breath and exhale. Now, if you're in the full version of child's pose, just let it all go. Let gravity pull those arms down. It's lengthening your spine a bit more. It's really stretching out, releasing the shoulders, the muscles up and down your back. Try to relax your body. Keep your breath going. And now's the time to thank yourself for being here today, for taking this little bit of time just to sit in your chair, just to stretch. These are stretches you can do anytime, anywhere, in any kind of chair, for any reason. They're just wonderful stretches, releasing the tension, working on our stress level as well, lengthening, releasing those tight muscles. So whatever reason brings you here today, just relax, breathe, slow things down, maybe step away from the busyness of the outside world for a little while, a little time for yourself. On the next exhale, I'd like you to come up. Push yourself up gently. Reverse the blood flow so you don't get dizzy, all the way up. Now, let's get those legs together. Bring together nice and slow. Now I want you to scooch back in your chair. Sit right back in your chair now. I want you to just completely lean back in your chair. I'd like you to find a place where you can just completely relax into your chair. Just melt into your chair. You can relax your legs if you want. Let your arms hang down. It doesn't matter. Preparing for Savasana. Meditation, relaxation, reflection time. However you choose to bring this into your practice today. Resting comfortably in your chair, close your eyes, just breathe. Let your mind, your body, and your soul absorb the vibrations of the bells, bringing your own energies to its appropriate frequency. Slowly bring yourself back into the room, back into your space. Bring life back to your body. You can wiggle your fingers and toes if you'd like. And at this point, I want you to bring yourself back up to a nice straight seated position, so being aware of your posture. Let's bring our hands together. Let's rub and vigorously activate our hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center, close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune in. Inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sat now. Shanti, Shanti, peace, peace. May love and light be with you always. Namaste. All right, and we're all done. That was wonderful. I hope you enjoyed that. So thank you again for joining me, and I'm going to try and get a few more out before I go back to work, so we'll be here for a couple of weeks anyway. So again, have a lovely day, and if you can, if it's not too cold, it's pretty cold where I am here, so get out, get some sunshine, get some fresh air, go out and play. Thanks again for joining me. My name is Susan.